Okay, so this is a quick video on how to install the Airsoft Engenuity Hop Unit into the KWC CO2 Uzi. This hop unit basically allows you to use, as you can probably see, standard hop rubbers, maple leaf are my preferred ones, and standard aftermarket barrels such as this maple leaf Crazy Jet or any other barrel that's compatible with the hop window of these types of rubbers. The reason why you do this is because the hop in this KWC is terrible. It's all over the place, so swapping it with something like this gives you really good accuracy, provided you can keep the recoil down on this beast. It also comes with a rubber bush that once you've installed this, which I've got one installed in here already, I've done it in white so it's easy to see, you slide that over the outer barrel, and then when you get the outer barrel, which I'll just go and get, there we go. It slides over there, and you can see it's an interference fit. It's a nice tight fit, and gives you stops the barrel wobbling around inside the outer barrel. So I'm not going to fully disassemble this Uzi, but basically the way you do it, if you need, which you'll need to be able to swap the hop chamber out, is punch that lower pin through. It can be pretty tough, and you have to be careful of the grip safety. Just squeeze it in a little bit while you're punching it out. That'll allow the whole bottom area to pivot out. There's 3 screws here. Take those 3 screws out, and you have to take this tiny, I think it's a 0.9mm hex key out here, pull the rear sight out, and then this whole metal piece of the stock and this bar along here comes out, and then it allows you to lift all the stock barrel and unit out and get rid of it. And then basically what you would do, you'd take one of these, carefully push in the hop rubber from this end, and keep your finger on there, get a barrel, push it in like so, make sure it's fully in, give it a bit of a twist to make sure it's properly seated, a bit further in, there we go. Tighten up the two grub screws either side of the barrel, that'll lock it, keep it locked in place, and that is your hop adjust grub screw there. Then if all this was out of the place, you'd be able to just slide it in and drop it down into place there. The 3 screws that go through the bottom of here that hold this in, when that's in place in there, 2 of the screws just pass through here so that we can screw, so that they can screw into this metal bar here. It's basically what secures the body of this gun to the stock, and then you just put it back together really, pivot this grip piece on, hammer that pin back through, put the rubber bushing on the end of the barrel, which we won't do now. Well, we can do actually, we put it back together, push that on, that. Slide the outer barrel back in, I'm missing the piece there, the locking piece that holds both this in and the factory hop. Back in. That spring sits in there. It goes in there like that. So I'm just going to unscrew this again so I can get it on. There we go. And then make sure the barrel stays square. And just tighten this right up. Like so. Now you might as well tighten that all the way, because the factory hop which is this, isn't used anymore, and the hop adjust is there, which if you've got the bolt in, you can, it's just a little bit difficult to get with the bolt in, so the easiest way to adjust the hop is if you've got the bolt in and the hop unit, there's the top on, then basically you just have to pop the unit out, and you can either the best way really, you can try and get an Allen key to it, but it's quite tight, but it is doable. But it's easy just to pop the bolt out, and just adjust it, and then you drop the bolt, obviously with the recoil spring back in. And that's basically it. It gives you miles better accuracy. You know, it's just basically what these hop rubbers do. It gives you the accuracy of, if you could keep the gun steady, the same as any other really high-end hop. So it does transform the gun into something that's pretty accurate. Yeah, okay, well hopefully that's showed you how to install it, and these are on sale on eBay. Thanks very much. Oh, actually, one extra tip. The maple leaf rubbers come in these various degrees of hardness, so this is quite soft rubber, the 50, which is what I've used here. 60 is quite soft, 70 starts to get moderately hard, 75 is hard, and 80 is, you know, for sniper rifles and 500 FPS. Now, the way it works on this, the actual nozzle, if I pull the bolt out, the nozzle is quite fat on these KWC guns. So the way this works is, when this goes in here like that, let's get this the right way around. There we go. Nah, won't go in because I haven't screwed the grub screws in for the barrel. I need to screw those in. If I just take them out for now, it'll be easier. Take them out. So right, when it goes in, it actually has to flare the hot rubber out like that, and you see it springs over. So, and it gives quite a nice tight air seal. Actually, it's really good. But what I wouldn't recommend is using the 70, 75 or 80, because the rubber's that hard. It's unlikely that, if you can see this, when it goes, you see it goes over, it's unlikely that it'll be as compliant as the 50 or 60 degree. So I recommend you only use 50 or 60 degree hops in this. Okay, thanks very much. Like I said, they're on sale from eBay. Have a good day.